Alright, so we're about to take the Africa Twin out for a little spin on the local motocross track, Murphy's MX. And what do I usually bring on hand when I don't want to travel with my side cases, but I still want to be able to, fix any sort of easy stuff on the trail? The two things I bring on every single ride is my slime tube sealant. And once you actually use this, try and replace your tubes as quick as possible. And the Dynaplug mini pump kit. And basically it's a pump the size of a Nintendo Zapper. A little smaller than that, actually. This little feller has actually saved me on trail a couple of times, and it does have just enough guts to bead any tire other than a Heidenau K60. If you're needing to bead one of those on the trail, you might as well just give up or carry steroids and a good bike pump or a CO2 cartridge. So what's the other big first thing I do? Well, I'm a shorty, so I'm about 5'8" on a good day, 29-inch inseam. I need to kind of lube these connections a little bit. The seats being a little cantankerous. So this is the Africa Twin regular seat. Amazing for commuting, but in the woods still a little tall. Now you think to yourself, well, I'm short too, and these adventure bikes are, a little bit daunting for me. Well, unlike most adventure bikes, like the GS, which is tall as all get out and wide as all get out, Super Tenere, which is wide, Africa Twin has multiple seats. Oh man, my camelback's just leaking all over the place. Africa Twin has multiple seats and multiple settings. I'll touch on this PC8 at some other time. So basically, there's two settings for here: a low and a regular setting. You feed the seat into the low side. There'll be two clips on the back. And you fit that fella down. Now on the high setting, this is approximately 31-inch seat height. On the low setting, this is like 29 inches. Not the most comfortable ride for your rear, but when it comes to getting on the trail and having to dab a foot, much more comfortable. Alrighty. Well, as James May would say, now through the power of editing, I will magically appear 1 hour south of where I currently am. See you guys in a few. Alright, we've arrived at Murphy's MX down in pretty near Lockhart, Texas. So what's out here is a kids trail, a night track. Oh, what else? 3.5 miles of trails. Goodness. So we're going to take this big, gigantic red pig on the motocross track, maybe a little trails if I have time. And we're going to see how these AEX41s work with 4,500 miles on them. This is my third time out here, second time on the Africa Twin. But you figure, can this big red pig fly? Well, we'll fool around a little bit and see how that goes. Time for a drag of water. Alright, so the settings I'm going to use is Sport 3, gravel mode. And I'm just going to let the DCT do its thing. Take the first time to get a feel of how this is going to work on these worn out tires. Oh yeah, I better shut off the ABS as well. Alright, so on this bike you can only shut off the ABS on the rear. Excuse me. Alrighty, we'll drop in. I'm going to try and stay out of most of these folks' way. So, let's get underway. Alright, so these tires are a little bit worn out. Ugh, so it's a bottom out at about 3 foot of jumping. So you can do about 3 foot in the air for this thing goes straight to metal for you. It's actually pretty nice. DCT seems to be pretty much staying where I need it to gear-wise. Oh, there goes one of my lights. Those are wild moves, worn out tires. Step off and see what I lost on this thing already. Well, something dropped off of here. Yep. Right hand light. Well, it looks like I'm going to be replacing that. Oh. Let's get back after it. So note to self, take off your auxiliary lights before you take one of these things on the MX track. If I find where my light dropped off, I'll be nice enough to stop and kick it off the trail. Got a little too aggressive on this bike. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be nailing anything like that on this bike. Alright, so about 3 foot. That's about as high as you want to take the biggest red pig. Damn, that's a workout. Man, it sucks my light just flew off of here. Luckily I've got a few sets. There's a reason I only buy those $18 Amazon lights. Alright, that's a kid's track. Let's see if I've wounded the bike anymore. So that was 2 spirited laps on the MX track. Yeah, that thing straight up jettisoned off the bike. Oh well. Luckily all the wiring's still there. Hadn't blown any fork seals out though. Make sure to bring plenty of water while you do this. Dang. Tell you what, that'll put a wear on you. I tell you what, this thing is way outside of its comfort zone. That's a kid's track. Yeah, definitely not taking this big old bastard on the kids' track. That'd be kind of mean. Let's see if I can find the real McCoy. Oh, it's been a bit since I've been out here. Last time I was out here, it was a little too busy for me to want to take this thing on the actual motocross track. Boy, I tell you what, this looks like a lot of fun. Kids and women practice. Alright, so that's still kids and women practice. 3 to 320. It's 220. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, he's letting them know that's not kids and women's practice. Man, they didn't have it separated last time I was out here. Alright, cool, so it's big bikes only. Alright, that'll work for me. That's definitely a big bike. Let us see what we got here. So that was a couple of laps of the night course. Bike wash. This place does have a really nice setup for the bike wash. Always got clean toilets. As far as amenities go, So we're gonna fiddle fart around on the big course. Alright, Africa Twin, feet don't fail me now. Still can't believe I jettisoned that fog light. Yeah, these street tires are a little worn, so flat track in a wide open straight's a little rough. We're scooting a little bit all over the track. Still has enough forward momentum, so 4K miles on the Bridgestone. Not shabby. Oh boy, this thing does not like whoops. If it looks like I'm going slow, it's because I am. This bike definitely does have limitations. Yeah, I can come up to one of these and nail doubles or triples, trust me. My wrist is actually starting to get a little worn out from bottoming so much. Still, it can handle it. Just not its preferred element. That is a big bike. So let me take that one around once. Oh, still. Whew. Tell you what, the track is definitely a beast. Oh. So for doggies. I'm gonna head over this way for a bit. Take me a bit of a breather. And memory serves me right, this is where the trails are. Probably where I should be anyway. Alright, see you guys in a few. Now we're near the end of the active day out here. Seriously eyeing this track again. Apparently I picked a bad day to come out and do the main track. Well, this is definitely a fun little track. Fun trails out here. I think next time out here I should volunteer to put up some new trail markers. So there's not really much out here that'll stymie this bike trail-wise or motocross tractor-wise, other than, you know, breaking accessories off of it. Yeah. Sorry, Africa Twin. It was out a little high when I got out of the woods. Oh. Well, let's do once, twice more with feeling. Oh, I'm a little worn out. Maybe just once more with feeling. God, it reminds me of when I was a kid, tootling around on a bike that was a little too big for me. Alrighty. Let's see if I don't jettison off any more bits of my bike. Be cognizant of the other riders though, that's for sure. Alright, let's make a big pig fly one more time. I'll drop in after this dude. Whee! So I will say, having the anti-lock front brakes on the front of this thing while you're riding it's kind of nice too. You never lock up in low or high side. Alright. There's my light. I'm a little worn out by now. It's still fun. Yeah, I hear you just rubbing on that fender. Giving you guys a good trail. Well, this is the end of another beautiful day out here at Murphy's MX. I would totally recommend this place, though I would mark the trails a little bit. These folks are always class act. And they've got great trails out here, though next time I'm definitely going to bring the proper bike for the job. Now, for the hour ride back north. And to install my new fog light on the bike.